What your youngest employee need most right now. The long-term toll of the coronavirus is unknown, but its effect on our healthcare system and the economy have already been catastrophic. And while the immediate concerns of skyrocketing unemployment and a stalled economy must be addressed today, employers also need to begin considering how to rebuild for the employees returning to the workforce or even entering it for the first time. This includes Generation Z, Gen Z, the youngest members of the workforce, and those currently in secondary school or colleges. Many who were just beginning their career journey have been furloughed or fired. Those in school were suddenly confined to their homes. Collectively, they are experiencing the greatest national trauma since the Great Depression or World War II. Ultimately, for the workforce to be equipped to move forward and thrive, employers will need to address the fallout resulting from COVID 19 on their youngest and future employees. So, let's focus on how event shapes the generations. As per certain researches and notes, looking at world events and other formative experiences through a generational lens helps provide an understanding of how people's view of the world are shaped. Young people who grew up during the Great Depression and defended and supported the nation in World War II were coined the greatest generations. Once past the traumas of these extraordinary difficult years, this generation shared characteristics that included a patriotism manifested by reverences for different ideas, a belief in the wisdom and born of severe wants. Millennials, the horror of 9/11 and the global economic crisis that began in 2007 were calamitous events that were life altering for the generations. As many were sitting in classrooms, word of airplanes crashing into buildings spread through their schools. Frightening teachers, family members, and friends were unable to offer their usual assurances that everything would be okay. The chaos that focused or followed become the touchstone for the future, where potential terrorist attacks were an ever present theme in the way millenniums interacted with the world around them. As they later begin to make their way into the workplace, the economy collapsed. Job offers were rescinded, full time opportunities became part time without the benefits, and many new hires were the first fired. A generation with an undeserved reputation for disloyalty had to change jobs frequently simply on keep up with the basic bills and crushing student debts. Together, these experiences contributed to a profile of a generation more likely to seek orders in the world and meaning in the world. Today, even as the coronavirus has been merciless in its impact on the people of all ages, the long-term effect on the Gen Z of adolescents are likely to be particularly severe. For the rest of their lives, the time the world stopped will be researched in Gen Z's collective memory, a generation defining moment that instilled deep fear about their uncertain future. Overnight, they lost their daily interactions with the teachers who trained them, coaches and mentored them, clubs that fulfilled them, and friends who sustained them through the painful ordeals of youth. Milestones such as prom, plays, aesthetics, and the rituals of graduation can be crucial to social and emotional development. Each experience is serving as a rite of passage to the next stage of life. These life cycles markers of adolescence that were nervously anticipated and excitedly shared swiftly vanished. So, how companies can support these Gen X employees? It's the crucial aspect. It will be years before sufficient data exists to quantify the full impact of the experiences on the Gen Z. Existing research, however, can help employers learn that they should expect and how can they be best manage their Gen Z employees today and in the future. Research in three areas offer a great start for these analytics, like skill development, stress management, and building emotional intelligence. How about skill development? So Gen Z's learning has been disrupted in a way that schools were unequipped to manage. Some converted courses work to online formats, often implemented by teachers and professors untrained for such a platform. Others minimized direct instructions, urging students or depending on the level grade parents to turn in independent projects and digital resources. In most instances, learning has been attempted in the presence of entire families, similarly to house bonds or juggling multiple responsibilities, environments that are not conducive to instructions without any preparations. Grades have been converted to pass fails, tests have been abandoned, and deadlines extended. These options may be right for the moment, but likely will have a cost in the near future. Research shows that Gen Zers already experienced a difficult culture transition between college and the professional world that can leave them feeling disoriented and confused. Now that their structured learning have been appended, employers and employees may need to develop greater patience with the Gen Z's adjustment to the professional world and a greater focus on intergeneralization, mentoring, and support. Employers should consider thoughtful design programs to these Gen Z's transition, for example, rethinking orientation programs or early assignments and mentoring focusing on the development of expertise. For example, orientation programs generally consist of a short-term introduction to manuals, computer systems, and other basics of the workplace policy, procedure, systems. A more comprehensive approach could extend orientation throughout the first year work experience, offer rotational throughout the organization, and include programs to help new hires integrate into the culture of the workplaces. Programming can also address substantive job requirements, offer strategic career support, and provide training on the organization's goals and objectives, allowing employees to appreciate where they can fit and why they matter. Mentoring too can also be a powerful way to leverage generalization or generation diversity. To maximize the opportunity for a successful mentorship program, employers should ensure managers understand the benefits of strengthened intergenerational relationships, dispel negative perceptions, and could weaken engagement programs and provide the needed time and resources. One way to accomplish such buy-in is by including reverse mentoring programs where young employees help senior members or senior workers improve their skills in technology and social media. For members of Gen Z, such mutually supportive relationships can enhance their expertise and ease their transition into the workplace, offering employers the added bonus of a stronger, multi-generational culture. Of course, the most insignificant or significant and potentially enduring adjustment that workplaces had to make during this pandemic has been the implementation of remote working arrangements. The sudden shift was forced on employers by a crisis, but workplace experts have long advocated for greater flexibility based on changing gender and age demographics, globalized businesses, and technology improvements. As businesses begin to rethink how they open their doors, they should also consider building new transition and learning opportunities into the culture of flexibility that younger workers are seeking. Next to focus is the stress management. For more than a decade, researchers have noted that alarming trends, Gen Z reports higher level of anxiety and depression than other generations. Studies also tell us that childhood exposure to significant stress can impact brain development and affect mental and social development. If Gen Z's baseline already shows high level of stress, what will the impact of this pandemic be when it comes to their work and careers? Most companies are aware that unaddressed employee stress and anxiety can also result in absenteeism, turnover, and lower productivity. Recent data estimates that the annual cost of job stress to US businesses exceeds approximately $300 billion. But many few firms develop effective programs to help their employees with mental health struggles. In fact, studies shows that effective stress management policy operates at the employee workplace and organizational levels. In particular, organizational approaches lead to more sustainable results than interventions solely directed to individuals. Further, because Gen Zers are starting their careers with higher level of anxiety by the coronavirus pandemic, employers can adapt existing research and best practices to create customized program for young workers. This could include early career affinity group that encounters or encourages open conversation in a supportive environment. In addition, coaching interventions can boost an individual's confidence in their ability to succeed and reduce anxiety, helping to keep minor performance changes and from becoming career damage incidents. The next important aspect is emotional intelligence. Research demonstrated that emotional intelligence consisting of self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skill is a crucial and critical element for effective leadership and can be taught and learned. Employees who develop emotional intelligence can provide a foundation for a respectful work environment and a talent pool of future managers. This area of research offers both challenges and opportunities for Gen Zers employees. In having to cope with a shutdown of life as they knew it at such an employee or young age, many Gen Zers have experienced a massive interruption in their family to disorder what motivates and fulfill them. Because of this, they will need more time in their young adult years to undertake this self-explanation. Employers can help fill this gap by offering programmings that help build emotional intelligence from the outset of their careers, not several years down the road. One of the keynote that I would like to say here is I would recommend eliminating the phase called soft skill, a term that actually denigrates the importance of training and development in these important areas. Employers are likely to benefit from the likelihood that Gen Z enters the workplace with a greater level of empathy and adaptability and qualities that are critical important aspects for emotional intelligence. Having experienced both this significant disruption to their own life and the pain and sorrow felt by friends and loved ones who suffered during the pandemic, Gen Zers are likely to be vigilant to the emotions of others at work. Companies have the opportunity to help members of the Gen Zers become the next great level of generation of leaders. Having been tested at a very young age, they will bring a special blend of resiliency and humanity to the workplace. Employees can take advantage of these unique formative experiences by providing structured support to the younger employees that will soothe their transition and ensure their place as valued members of the workplace.